Because it makes sense that all three of the Russians are playing cards together. They're all talking in Russian, and it only makes sense that this motherfucker is our last Russian. Hello? You are... Alexei Toporov. The Last Russian sounds like a spy flick. Yes. Yes, it does. We haven't found anybody eaten yet. I'm sad about that. So now that we know our last Russian friend... This one, Alexei Toporov. Where are you? Disappeared in the calling. Oh. Oh god, this one. I'm gonna say drowned, because like they're pulled overboard, I think. Drowned by an unknown attacker, by a beast. We're gonna leave it as that one. Alexei Toporov is not the top man, right? Yeah. Oh, fuck. It's messing with us. Let's go to the murder. Is there anybody that we haven't figured out in this? Oh, it's not going to consider shot with a gun by Christian Wolf. I mean, is killed on orders of that. Let's say we know Alexei Toporov was one of them, so we can do that. I mean, there's all of... It's this motherfucker being shot by everybody here. John Naples. We can say John Naples. We know 100% John Naples is correct, so we can go ahead with that one. I'm just assuming that we're right with the Russian. I'm like 90% certain, but... Where is Naples? Okay. Did they all hit him? Oh, God. Yeah, it's fair. I hope it's not that specific. That'd be obnoxious as hell. No idea, I've never played. I don't think it hasn't been that specific beforehand. So I'm hoping not. You're this guy. I have no idea who you are. There's nobody else in that scene, really. So how about... On the main deck has a lot of people, but there's not a lot of context clues necessary. It lets us know who the gunner is. Actually, since we know who the gunner is, and this is the gunner, that guy there. Hold up, let's go back. I actually have an idea. So if you're the gunner, who's the gunner's mate? One of these? You might be gunner's mate. Could also be this person. Huh. That might be wrong. I'm gonna pencil it in for now. We might just have to revisit the memories. Yes, for sure. It's not quiet most of the time. We're just at the end of the game where we've already figured out most things. We're going back through stuff. Most of the time there's a lot of sound. I mean, one of these are O'Hagan. This could be O'Hagan. Thinking about the people that were on this one. Alexei Toporov. I think I need to go back through the calling. There's a couple of people that I missed the disappearance of, and even just, like, how they died. So let's just figure that out. Yeah, no problem, yeah, you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I do appreciate it.
Ahoy! Wait! Don't shoot! I have treasure! I yield!
Hold your fire!
I love that the guy just ignored it and just shot this motherfucker. This dude deserved it, too. He started so much of this shit. Okay, who are you? Here, part 5 of 6. God, there's a lot of death in this one. Okay. Okay, that's Edward Nichols pulling her aboard. Everybody else has been pulled out of the boat. Yeah. Okay. We need to go back. Back to the islands. I have it. Hold on. Okay, so who's... Is it just him saying that the whole time? Is it the same person? Maybe. Okay, there's that motherfucker. And this person who is speared. Okay. Make sure that I have them speared by a terrible beast. Is this Edward Nichols? Yeah. Cowering down like an asshole. Who are you? Aha! So yeah, it was speared. So if we're correct... Hold up. Did we actually say drowned? Spirit Beast. Patrick O'Hagan. I named him as Patrick O'Hagan. Because there was the O'Hagan, you still breathing. We've got to figure that one out, though. Let's go back in time to this part.
Keep rowing!
Where is it? There! Something there!
I see it!
Give us a weapon!
If it's 3 of 6 where they ask if O'Hagan's still breathing, it would make sense. O'Hagan gets a spear through the head, though, so that seems unlikely. Oh? O'Hagan, you still breathing? Okay, that actually does make sense, then. It's the next spot. Here's this motherfucker being pulled overboard, but we figured that out. That was the Russian. He was the one saying, "Mother of God!" Nicole's, sir, shoot them for God's sake. Okay. Well, we know who Nicole's is. I mean, it's the second mate here, or whatever. So we think this is another Russian, right? Is that how we were deciding? Yeah, we were deciding this is Alexei Topodov. We need to figure out how he dies. So we need to go forward one. Problem is we're just going backwards. God, I wish we could just... I wish there was an easier way to jump between these memories. Who pulled him? So all gunners were attacked here. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, being able to jump between them a little bit easier would be nice. Miss Lim. Okay, so we don't see where he is in this one. Yeah, it's hard to jump fast from memory to memory. Okay, we should have just gone for Miss Lim. Jumping death to death is very obnoxious in some ways. It's a cool game, but... That's the other guy. So we still don't see where he died in this. He's just gone. So, like, that seems like pulled overboard should be okay, right? This is still the one that we're thinking is Patrick O'Hagan. Yeah. Okay. So... This death might show us more?
O'Hagan, you still breathing? Can you roll? Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake!
Definitely makes sense that that's O'Hagan. I feel like that's not an O'Hagan. I don't know. Aha. So yeah, being pulled overboard there. Should we say fell overboard? It's drowned by a terrible beast. I mean, I would think so, right? But we could say fell overboard. The other one we said fell overboard to their death, and that worked, and it was them being dragged off. So we can say that. Just to see if we can cover it. Also, if you look at the watch hands, tell you what part of the chapter you'll jump to. Oh, fair enough. Didn't notice that. Oh, she is holding the shell. I missed that. So wait, she's holding the shell. What does he get out of the chest then? So if it's not the shell in the chest, what is it? That's a good question. Who else is possible? Because it seems like these ones talk. Huh. So you'd have to understand the language. There's some people at the end that get pulled onto the boat, yes. But basically all of them die. I'm pretty sure that he perishes in this chapter, right? Oh, maybe not. Ooh, maybe not. I feel like he's not in the end of this chapter, though. Okay, we got O'Hagan. We got the Russian. Got this dude that got speared. We just gotta figure out who this is. One of the Chinese passengers? Or sailors?
You packed enough stores?
Aye, sir. Checked and loaded them myself.
Good. Stay quiet and alert. If the fleet picks up, we've no chance against the Obra Dinn.
休假，你稳坐不？
Slim, are you alright? But the chest that must not fall into the ocean. If the monsters come, you must stay down. They say strange things about monsters. So somebody was translating. It's very likely an unknown topman. Man. There's a lot of guesswork, it feels like, in this. Maybe I'm just doing things wrong. Okay, so we have Alexei Toporov overboard. We have Patrick O'Hagan. So we've got two that are named. If we name a third, then we'll know if we're wrong. Because I don't know if we have anybody else. Okay, so we could actually... Ilyon Wasim? There we go. Wasn't the steward. Alexei Toporov. It was William Wasim. I was right originally. I had named him William first. Awesome. Shuffled around a lot of names in your playthrough. Fair enough. Whew, duh. Getting there. I think we got everybody that died in that chapter except for the one Chinese topman, right? Yeah. I'm not sure how we're going to be able to find anything more about him. We've already done the murders. Whew. And this is saying that it's wrong, then. We know that it's Hook Sing Lao. Like... How are we saying that they died? Like, what's wrong about this death? We know John Naples is correct. And they are one of the firing squad people. So, like, do we have to name the right... Do you have to name the exact person on the firing squad that actually had good enough aim to have shot him? Like, what the fuck? Huh. Because that seems really weird. Like, fine, we'll say Alexei Toporov. You have to name the correct one. God, that's annoying. Okay, that's actually really stupid. That bothers me. Let's go check that out. Find out where it is. Alright. Who has good enough aim?
Seng Lao, you have been found guilty.
You felt pretty smart when you figured out the Chinese top men. Yeah, that seems tough. Like, okay, there's the one bullet. And it's from...
As captain of this ship, and by the authority of the East India
God
Company,
fucking damn it.
thus the Crown of England, I sentence you to death by firing line. Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
Right, sir.
This is that motherfucker that we cannot figure out. It's this asshole. It's this asshole right from the start. Ah! See, you're doing 19th century ballistics. How cool is that? I mean, not at all, because I don't know who this fucker is. He's the one person I don't know. He's the one gunner I don't fucking know. I can literally go use all the names. Not quite. And see if I get it. No, I can't. Because that means that I have to have 2 others correct first. I just finished a set of 3. I cannot do that. I can't brute force it. I was guessing that it was the gunner's mate. But that's, like, full guess. I have no fucking clue. Well, let's try with Olus. Oh, I'm so upset about this. This is what really bothers me. I'm very mad. Why did it have to be that one? Are they all, like, all seamen? It seems like they might be, but it's not 100%. Fine. You were shot by either a random sea person that I don't know of yet. Like George Shirley or Alexander Booth. Or it might be Olus. We're going to say that for now. Okay. Another one I want to do. I have another idea. We know that the bosun was asking for his Frenchman when he was dying. So... oh God, how do we jump to the bosun? Torn apart beast. Okay. There we go. Memories. First memory is there. Oh, cool. Great. So that doesn't matter. Just that's not going to tell us a lot. What other memories are you in? Perished and Escaped Part 1. The squid. Where is my Frenchman? The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart. So we know that it was somebody torn apart by the beast. So let's go back and look at the Doom, where the Kraken is, and see who was torn apart. Like, are you... that one might have been... crushed by loose cannon. Yeah. Alright, that seems like a pretty good guess. Only one person that was very obviously torn apart. So we're going to say that that's Charles Minor. Which means that we are incorrect about either Charles Minor, this person being the Frenchman, or we're wrong about the jerk that we knew right from the beginning, that we don't know the name of. This random motherfucker. That's... Maybe this is Gunner's mate? That wouldn't make any sense. This is the Gunner. We know that. That's established. So who's the Gunner's mate? It's the bosun. Thinking that's fourth mate. Did we get John Davies 100% identified? I don't know that we did. No, we couldn't have. Hard to know who the Gunner's mate is. I'm gonna guess this has to be a seaman. So who are our possible seamen? Henry Brennan. Wait. Brennan, go fetch the kit. So that's in the escape. Put me down, let me go. Squid's torn apart. No. It was... Damn it. Who was it that got... It was during escape for sure, right? The person that had their leg cut. Enough the captain cannot be trusted. No, let them go. Fuck, where was that? What's all this, you damn fool? Nope, not that one. We can't confirm John Davies because he was clubbed by, in my words, this asshole. I know, he's like key to so much of this. So where was it that they were caught? Was it the first part of the Doom then? No, let me on. Edward Spratt gets crushed, and then it's the Beast. Fuck. Is it End of Escape? I don't think it was. Oh, maybe. Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit. You're right. Bear up, son. I'll stay with you. Tell Pete's mother I tried my best to pull him back to save him. Okay. And this is down in the midshipman. Okay. Gun deck. Midshipman's quarters. Let's leave this area. Where's our door out? There we go. This is obnoxious. I love it, but it's also obnoxious as shit. It's killing me. I need to find out boat murder. This is midshipman's. This is where it was. Okay. So that means that this is probably one of the midshipmen, too. So Brennan is in this.
No, you're cut.
Don't leave me.
Bear up, son. I'll stay with you.
Tell Pete's mother I tried my best.
Aye.
To pull him back, to save him.
You tell her yourself. Brennan! Bring the surgeon's kit!
It's gotta be Brennan. Brennan has to be this jerk. He looks like he's hearing it. Yes, that has to be Brennan. It has to be. You're Brennan. You're Henry Brennan. Tried to name Pete, pull him back. So you... Gonna be one of the midshipmen. Peter Milroy. So it's gonna be Thomas Lunke, right? Knifed by an unknown attacker. I'll have to figure that out. I think that's gonna be Thomas. It has to be Brennan. So that also means that now I need to find, in the end, Henry Brennan was knifed. Yes. Now where else are you? God, there's so many spots. In the murder, you were the one that actually executed our friend, Hok Seng Lao, by Henry Brennan. And now... Damn it. Something's still wrong. Brennan also clubbed someone to death, which is in... The Escape. Brennan features real strong in this one. No, shot by an unknown attacker. It's... Wait, if we're saying that it's an unknown attacker, then we're saying that this is John Davies, fourth mate. Which also means that we're saying that this is Henry Brennan. Okay. That is John Davies, clubbed by Henry Brennan, which means Henry Brennan killed you. Which means that Henry Brennan was knifed. Which also means, because it didn't pick the one guy as Finley Dalton as the helmsman, I'm going to guess that we're wrong, and you're Ollis Waiter. Or Wyatter? 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 Because you were next to the... Yeah, he's next to the gunner. Make a lot of sense. Instead of being helmsman. Is there a spot in the glossary where we can find every spot that Brennan is in? Because Brennan's goddamn everywhere. No. Damn. That's kind of annoying. Vater? Vater would make sense, yeah. If you bookmark them. Sure. Bookmarked in 17 memories. Okie doke. Cool. At least we finally got Brenham. He's in this one. So how do we see... Okay, we can see it bookmarked here. There needs to be a better system for this. Hey, Bildor, good to see you. Escape Part 3. Shot by an unknown passenger. So he's shot by one of the women. Let's go and look at... Did we already figure out how Charles Hirschtick was killed? We must have, yeah. And then we need to figure out... Peter Milroy was trying to be pulled back by Thomas Lenke, they said. We should look at the doom for that one. There's really only... two possible choices for who shot him. Either Emily Jackson or Miss Jane Bird. What's this game about? It's a serial murder mystery, not a serial murderer mystery. Yes, key distinction. It's a game that's all about boat murder. And trying to figure that out. We're gonna go back through the escape and figure this out, I think. Yeah, we've got to figure out what happened on the worst boat. Like, just the worst boat. So if you got knifed, I feel like you must have gotten knifed by you. French bastard. Hold up. Mutiny. Fresh bastard. Damn. So I'm wondering... We don't actually really get to see the knifing then of this. We'll just have to infer that you're probably knifed by one of these guys. The big question is who. And he dies after he crawls away. Knifed by an unknown attacker. It's either gotta be the fourth mate or the gunner. Interesting. And I'm really not sure how to label these two. I guess we can just kind of guess and switch them around as need be. Because we know it's Emily Jackson and Miss Jane Bird, and we don't really have any huge clues to figure out which one is which. I know, which one would get the appellation Miss? So who's dunking this guy overboard, by the way? It's you. It's you who dunks him overboard. Why? That's another guy that's kind of key. Because he's also present at the end trying to kill the captain.
Let them go!
Which, if they just waited 5 minutes, the captain would do the job himself. Yeah, if we can get downstairs, we might see the stabbing. I was just thinking that, too. Aha! Yup. And who are you? You're John Davies. So, hold up. Why do you two end up blowing each other's heads off? Whack? That's a good question. And that motherfucker. That's the captain, isn't it? Yeah. So the captain is looking to shoot them. Huh. So the captain says let them go and maybe thinks about shooting them. Interesting. Let's go back a little further. Officer is down with fleeing but not down with murdering. Maybe.
Last one. Move quick.
Boy, you'll not take the last punch.
Oh, look out!
know that's Paul. Already figured that out a little while back. Let's go see the rest of this whole little scene here. So that's the person that we're naming as midshipman, right? Yeah, Thomas Lange. And you are the boatswain. Who's our fourth mate. So if we go all the way back. So yeah, the midshipman's the one that starts yelling about mutiny.
Put me down. Let go.
Easy now. You're in a bad way.
It's the squid. Where is my Frenchman?
The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart.
But that... The beast is dead. How? How did you kill it?
We didn't. It left with the storm. Captain came up from the hold. Said he chased it off. You should rest.
Curse like that does not
Not live for
live
nothing.
for nothing.
Yeah, the fourth mate also mutinied. Basically, every officer mutinied in different ways. So we've got to be wrong about you. Is this the helmsman? Why is he shot by... Why is he shot by you? You guys both mutinied here. What the fuck is this? And this is our midshipman coming up from below, right? Yeah. It's the captain. Okay. Why would they mutiny? Like, what? So, like, okay, like, I understand why they've mutinied. Why would they... I guess, like you said, down with leaving, but not down with murdering. Just runs and blows this guy's head off. Huh. Put me down, let me go. And these people try and leave on the boat. Well, they're leaving. You have a plan, just to take a ship and sail east, trade fists and shells for gold, huh? Who's there? Mutiny, mutiny. Runs out. Stabs him. And then I guess that the... Yeah. Just mad that he got stabbed, I suppose. Interesting. John Davies is mad about that. Henry Brennan comes downstairs and clubs him to death. Good God. What a mess. This is a fucking disaster of a ship. This ship sucks. This is objectively the worst ship. We're gonna name her Miss Jane Bird. And you as Emily Jackson. Which means... she's the one that shot... Yeah. We're wrong about something here. I feel like it's gotta be the identity of this person. I mean, it's certainly possible. It seems like a gunner's mate, though. Like, he's armed, he's got a knife and a gun on him the whole time. But we had him named as the gunner's mate, and that was wrong. We know that Christian Wolf is already named, and... Didn't we pick... Yeah, we already picked him. And he's already crossed off. We've got him 100% correct. Huh. And we really don't know where these people went. We don't know why. Like, they're alive. The question is, where? Oh, they could be on the Azores. Maybe we'll take that. It looked like they were near the Canary Islands, so we assumed that that's where they escaped to. But it could actually be in the Azores. This is also important. Damn it. It's making it seem like... First memory is justice at sea, isn't it? Yeah. So that's showing us is not correct. And I'm not sure how to figure out who this person is. Well, they're in a few things. They're in the Doom Part 2. Well, they're in actually a lot. Yeah, both the parts of the Escape, which we already know about. They're also in the Doom and Unholy Captives. Right. I don't know. Maybe it's just the fourth mate steward? Maybe? God, like, it could be a lot of things. Huh. Like, ship steward? God, I mean, like, I don't know. Definitely not ship steward, though, actually. Maybe what we should do is just find out where all the memories this guy's in. Because this is kind of important. If we can figure out that, then it'll get a few different clues here done. We'll figure out if this is Tom... I mean, this should be Thomas Lenke. He went back to the midshipman's part. It makes sense if he's a midshipman. So he was trying to pull Paul back. So we can also check on when he was trying to... Or Peter, sorry. We can try and see where he's trying to pull Peter back in the Doom. Listen for an accent. Oof. Yeah, it's possible. Wait, is this Paul then? Or Peter? Looks like he's dressed like a midshipman, so that would actually make a lot of sense. Maybe. It's not showing up as if it is, though. Okay, let's go out and go back to the Doom, where the actual Kraken's attacking, and see if we can't see him trying to pull back Peter. A lot of very minor details that you have to pick up. A lot of very minor details. So we know this is the splodinated corpse of Peter. Or whoever. Guessing it might be Peter. Now, which mutilated corpse is Peter? Or are they even a corpse? They might have been pulled offside. They did say they tried to pull him back. So, like, the hold on does make sense that it's that person pulling them back, though. Yeah. Yep. So that's gotta be Peter, then. I tried to pull him back. And that's who we're naming as Thomas Lenke, yeah. Okay. It's definitely the only thing that makes sense. We're saying that's Charles Minor as the Frenchman, and it's saying that that might not be correct. Ay, ay, ay. Here's this motherfucker bringing all the guns. Really does make sense if he's the gunner's mate. Maybe he's the gunner. Have we 100% made sure that this is Christian Wolf the gunner? Shot Cannon Beast. Let's just triple check that. Because if we're wrong, it might be the other way around. Nope. We've got it checked. Okay. Fuck. So definitely have that one right. Peter Milroy we have as exploded. That should be good. Because I'm positive that later on... when we're actually looking at the Doom... Or sorry, it's not the Doom. The escape, and we have that guy get knifed. He says, I tried to pull Peter back, right? Tell Pete's mother. Yes. Okay. Tried to pull him back. Gunner's mate. That's what we said. We've said it a bunch, and it's not showing up as correct. Because we have other things that are correct. So if we name... Ooh. As gunner's mate... I know, it makes 100% sense that that's the gunner's mate. That's why it's messing me up so bad. Because it also means there's knifed by the same person. Which we are saying is gunner's mate. Wait, now it's saying correct. We had that. I'm very upset. I'm very upset. We had those. God damn it. I'm oh, okay. I didn't have Pete in for the trifecta. So, that's also saying that this means that Charles Minor is not who we thought he was. This guy. Because the bosun was saying, where's my Frenchman? And it was only, and they said, oh, I was torn apart by the beast. This is the only person that was torn in half by the actual Kraken. Huh. Because he was shredded. So that's interesting. Could be Omid Gul. I know, it's the only person we saw torn in half. Pain in the ass. I've got the surgeon's mate. So one of the things that's bothering me... Can we say that they went to Madeira? I'm thinking about the people that raced off of the boat, right? For the escape. Because we have a bunch of them, and we know some of them. Like, for example, Henry Evans, who was on the ship, escaping. But... where would they have escaped to? Like, it could just be Africa? They're near the Azores, they're near the Canary Islands, they're near Africa. I mean, like... I'm not sure how else to figure that out. That's not right. And this one's shot by one of these two passengers. We still are not confident about the women's names. No. Not 100%. There we go. Okay. Alive in Africa. Emily Jackson. That means that's Miss Jane Bird. Alright, we're getting there. We are getting there. Aha! Finally, you are Miss Jane Bird, then. Now, the other question is who the fuck are you? Because you also were running away. Picked in the Justice at Sea sketch. Right here. Seems like a random passenger. Murder, and the two parts of the escape, and then a bunch of these ones. Okay. You can get Africa by seeing that Evan sent you the book and is in Morocco. Fair enough. I would love to, yeah, go ahead and tell me how I was supposed to figure out where they were going. I was kind of thinking that the monkey maybe was a little bit of a sign. They might have been going back to, like, Morocco. Bit of East Africa there. So it's saying, Zane said he's got it, it's just on the front of the book. Okay. So, if we look at the Doom and Unholy Captive Soldiers of the Sea, we've got this motherfucker here at the escape. Seems like one of the passengers, though. I'm just wondering if we've already eliminated enough passengers that we can just know. Let's just double check. There's actually no passengers left, so it's not a passenger. It's not a passenger. Okay. I'm gonna concentrate on finding out who this asshole is. We need to go to Doom Part 2. He's in that one. Is there a way to get back there from here? I don't think so, because this is Doom Part, like, 6 or something. I do wish there was a much easier way to swap through the memories. That'd be nice. Oh god, it's also 3 AM. This game is, engrossing, for sure. Well, let's go back to the shitty part of the game. Like, literally. Do we get graced with this wonderful cutscene again? Yo. My god. I'm not sure which noises are for the shitting and which are for the tentacles, and I'm not sure I want to know. Okay, so we know that's Paul Moss. So, if that's the steward uniform... then these are all the stewards, maybe? Sure looks like it. First mate steward is Paul Moss. Shot with a gun by an unknown attacker. Perished in Soldiers of the Sea. Oh, this is the guy that gets shot randomly at the end after being like, he's got a spine and then like a random bullet hits him. He's doing it, Chad. He's looking at uniforms. I've been looking at uniforms the whole time. Just haven't always said it. Okay. And this one, we don't really know where he went. We know he was on the Colleen, but we don't know whose steward he was. It makes sense, actually, if he is... what's his name, steward? Davy James. Right? Because it's the fourth mate that was the asshole? Second mate. Okay, Edward Nichols. You're the second mate steward. You're Sam Galligan. That's what I'm gonna say. And you. Where do you die again? Soldiers of the Sea. Yeah, random guy. Hoofda. You're either the third mate steward or the fourth mates. We'll figure that out in a minute. Okay. Ah! Well, now we know. You're carrying the meal. Perfect. So, that is third mates. You're the third mate steward. Perfect. Other way around. You're Roderick Anderson. Crushed by a loose cannon. Haha! So, that passenger that escapes we know is in this scene. Is he here? I guess so. The Topman. What the hell is up here again? It's this guy, isn't it? No, that's John Day Nichols. It's you. So that's the fourth mate steward. You're Davy James. By the fourth mate with the same uniform. Ha-ha! Roderick Anderson. And Miss Jane Bird. Let's go!